Hello, welcome back. So I have another how to list video. So yeah, for Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook, eBay, YouTube, whatever site you sell on, Etsy, I don't know. But I'm going to show you how I photograph items for the sites I sell on. So if you have something to drink and you're ready, let's get this party started. So right off the bat, you don't need any expensive equipment. I use, because I'm short, this is the perfect height for me. It is the top of my freezer. Yeah, and I have black paper. I think black works best on all items. Yeah. So I purchased this from Dollar Tree, 2 of them. But yeah, if you don't want to do that, just pick a nice spot on your wall where there's nothing around it and you have nice lighting. If you need more, I have another light and I can shine right on it. So this is where I do 99% of my photos, hard goods, and I just use my phone. Yep, so if you have a cell phone, doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. If you can take a photo, you can become a reseller. Super simple. All right, so we have camera, somewhere to photograph our items. And now, what are we going to use? So, you may have seen this in a recent video. We purchased this from Good as New. Like I said, black is the best. I know it probably doesn't show up here, but. So open up my phone, go to my camera. I have my camera. Can you see those lines? How it's grid, there's grids in it? Yeah. So I center my item in the very middle. It's the easiest. And that way you can stay in one spot and you can zoom larger or smaller, and you just want to get all sides. I know it's kind of hard when it's all one color. Super close up of the top, way where we can see it all. Super close up of the bottom, and literally the bottom. And I also have a scale. Now you can use this just for your purposes when you're uploading your photos. Or I just leave them, I'll leave them in it. That way people can they can see. As long as I have it going the right way. Yeah. And it's that easy. So you take a picture of all the items. So I have this vase. And if you don't know what your item is, so again, if you don't know what your item is, just go to your little search bar and hit that one right there. And it'll pull up your lens, your you-know-who lens, Google lens. And snap. And it'll tell you what it is. This says it is one of them says it is a Murano glass bud vase. And I don't think it's Murano. It might glow. Let's see. They all say Murano. I don't know if it is. So yeah, it'll give you all sorts of information. You just keep going till you find it. I thought it was like a Brins or something. It's very pretty. They all call it a Murano. And some of them are like $25, $45, $30. So you have to, decide what you want to start it off on. Now, I usually start them off eBay auction first. But I'm undecided. We have this one. Real quick, look it up. I don't think it's a Fenton because it's pressed glass. It is very pretty. I'm not sure on the maker. This one here. No, that's not true. That is not a Fenton piece. All right. And it is not a Mikasa either. It's not a Viking. Perfect. Let's get photographs of it. It is beautiful. Zoom in. Must be a flaw in the glass. It's a bubble in the glass. Well, how cool is that? Oops. Being careful. And again, get your measurements. Perfect. And I always keep a rag super close by. So I got this from Dollar Tree. It's just one of the duster rags that you put on the one little, their Swiffer type, their dupe on it. But it is perfect for catching the dust that just settles on from sitting around while you're waiting. And oh my gosh, it just makes them sparkle so nice. The next one I have, and let's wipe this down real quick. When I list these in the description, I always tell everybody could use a bath. Item could use a bath. Or item needs a bath. So let's pull up the lens and see what it suggests it is in price. And it calls this an L.E. Smith aqua blue serving bowl. And the prices are all over the place, from $18 to 45. So let's get some photos of it. Trying to decide the best way. Bottom. And if there's any flaws, point them out. This one has a little chip. These bowls are perfect for the money bowls I talk about. Oops, wrong way. It's green, on the green spectrum. And it'll hold a candle perfectly. And there's plenty of room to add all the goodies you find that you would add in a money bowl. Let's get the next item. Here's the next one. And again, just gonna lens it to see what, I already know what it is. This is a Fenton cruet. It's a Fenton hobnail cruet. Prices are all over the place from $50 to $79. So, photograph it. Close up of the handle. Top. Of the hobnails. This side, front, side. Now I have a Lazy Susan I like to use over here on my shelf. This works perfect. Put a solid color, preferably black, on it, and it's so much easier to take your photographs spinning it. So yeah, you can even paint it black. I just haven't done it yet. All right, so the problem with this is that the stopper is chipped. But it's still perfectly usable cruet. Make sure I point to them. Bottom. Being super careful. Oops, upside down. Perfect. Next one. Next is the perfume bottle. It was an Egyptian hand-blown glass perfume bottle. So again, hand-blown Egyptian glass. It's hard to get that flower. That way I can get both of them in the photo for that measurement. Being extremely careful. There. And the bottom. Get as many photos as you can to clearly show your item. I don't want these to break. They're very, very dainty. And here's the other one. So this one has a sticker on the bottom. We're going to see what the lens calls it. A Royal Limited Crystal perfume bottle. Tear catcher also. I like that they're called tear catchers as well. And so yeah, this one has a there. Let's get our photos. And again, don't forget, you can crop your photos on all your selling sites. So as long as you get a couple of good photos, you're golden. Let's continue. So here I have some miscellaneous jewelry from a previous haul. So I'm going to do, I have multiple, so much out there, but I just chose 3 necklaces. Faux pearl necklaces. Now, if generally, if there's any markings, they will be on the clasp. So there are no markings on here. And, is there a marking? Actually, there might be something there. But, and I also have a jewelry tester kit. But I am not going to go to that extreme. And then we have this one. It's a little bit stretchy. So we're just going to list the 3 of these together. Now I have a mannequin that if I wanted to do them individually, I would just take a picture, do it that way. But I'm going to sell these as a little group. And close up. Of the beads. The clasp, and then this one. Same thing. I'm going to lay them out. With the scale and with them. I can get an approximate size that way. You can be as specific as you want. I can hang them up. You can do it however you want. The next ones I have are some bangles, bracelets, same thing. Then take them individual. And then the last item I'm going to photograph today for our video are 3 pair earrings. I hold these ones as well. Those ones. And these white ones with it. I think these are so cute. Front and back. And same thing. So what I'm doing is just, I'm lining them up, obviously, from the end. I can do 2 of them, 1 on each side. And then down here where the other one is, it's as close to an inch marker as I can guess. So it's you know, kind of self-explanatory. And that's how I photograph items to sell. So I'll link a video in one of the corners of how I list my items if you're interested in that. So if you like this type of content, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Most important, I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video.